And they are right in this game, and watch them come. They cannot miss the Lions from any place, anywhere, anytime.
G'day Lions fans, and welcome back to round 8 edition of Robbo's Wrap. This week we'll be talking about our thrilling clash with Collingwood over the weekend and what to expect in our round 8 game versus the Bulldogs.
And the good news in some respects is that the AFL season has its mojo back. This was a cracker, an absolute cracker. I hope you enjoyed it wherever you're watching around the planet.
Huge win for the Pies. I mean, Brisbane threw everything at them.
A couple of positives out of the games was we scored over 100 points. It's a great start for us. We kicked 5 goals from centre bounce, but on the flip side we allowed them to score 5 goals from centre bounce as well, so we're trying to nullify that. And we had a wide spread of goal kickers as well, so that shows we've got a bit of depth going through the midfield and also the forward line. A couple of players that caught my eye in the game, especially for the Lions, was Dane Zorko. He managed to break his tag for what he's had for the last few weeks, so he's really stood up strong. He had 32 possessions and 4 goals, and since 1997, only 2 players in history have had 30 plus disposals and 10 tackles and 4 goals in a match. The first is Patrick Dangerfield, and Zorko's done it twice. So the first was against Geelong last year in round 16. He had 36 disposals and 4 goals and 12 tackles, so it just goes to show that Zorko is doing great work around the contest, and it's very rare to see a player of his calibre and his height, I'll say, doing all those things, so that's good to see.
Gets a bit too much sky on it. Big fly, Zorko! He had his eyes on that from a long way back. He's bounced back in style, 32 possessions, and he kicks the door back open.
A couple of the players that I enjoyed playing with on the weekend was definitely Matty Eagles. A lot of hype around him on the weekend, playing his debut at the age of 28, so yeah, he fitted in really well on the back line, and he provided a few good contests for us down the line, and I can only see him getting better with a bit more time in the game, so good on him. Also, Louis Taylor found some form, kicked 4 goals on the weekend. Didn't have his hand on the ball as much as we usually like him to, but his contribution, his tackle pressure and forward line pressure that he provided was amazing, so it's good to see him back out there. Another exciting achievement is obviously our crowd. We reached 21,850 on the weekend, which is our highest since 2016, so I personally want to give a big shout out to all the fans that came down and the opposition crowd. They made a real fun game, and obviously they got involved. And that takes us to round 8 this weekend. We play the Bulldogs. We're venturing down to Etihad Stadium on Saturday night to hopefully get one of the wins back on the board. They've won the last 4 out of 5 games against us, so we're looking to get one back, and what better way to start this weekend at a Saturday night game, which is a little bit different. So I think it's going to be a battle of the midfields again this week. They've got a lot of good young players in there. One in particular is Jack McRae. He's been averaging 32 disposals this year and a lot of tackles as well, so he's doing both ends. Also, Bontempelli might be coming back in, so we'll be focusing on those 2 blokes, especially in the midfield. And something that I'd love to see continue is our high score efficiency. On the weekend, we really ramped it up. We had 10 goals in the first half, 10-0. That's the first time we've done that in our history. So if we can bring that this weekend, I think it'd be really good for us going forward. This week's talking point is goal kicking accuracy across the league. At the end of round 6, all AFL clubs have kicked a combined 1,317 goals and 1,232 behinds. That gives the competition an overall goal kicking accuracy of 51.67%, and that's the lowest it's been since 1990. A lot of people have been talking about why there's too much congestion on the field. I believe it's because the players are getting a lot fitter. We're putting a lot of time into pre-season, and we're working on those things around contests as well. We're trying to put our defence behind the ball, slow the ball down and give our better users an opportunity to get it through. So it usually comes down to fatigue as well in the game, and also the interchange cap. I think that plays a big part in how we go about getting fresh legs on the field and how much time we stay on the bench for. So something that we've been working on as a club is our ball movement. Although at times we can turn it over, we're going for those risky kicks. We get praised for trying to do it when it comes off, but also we're trying to set up a defence as well behind the ball. So sometimes we need to move the ball slow and sometimes move fast. So as teams get experience and they work a lot together, they seem to get a lot better at that. So it's something we're working on as a club, and it's something exciting, but also can be a bit damaging. But yeah, we're looking to try and perfect that. So that's something that we keep working on week in, week out. So that's it for today's episode. A couple of things I want to touch on. Zanifo had a bye on the weekend, but this week they play the Suns at Burpengary at 11 AM. So I implore everyone to get down there and have a look. The seniors are playing at Etihad at 7:25 PM. And also it's Family Fun Day at Vic Members on Sunday from 9 AM to 12 PM. So great opportunity to come down and see the boys, hopefully after a big win, and we'll be full of smiles and very happy. So come down and say good day. Thanks for this episode, and go Robbo.